Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the mound now, Jack Kachanowicz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023, even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Bichette aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed.
Outside.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and he can't come up with it.
Batting third, center fielder Anthony Santander.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
First and second, no outs. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. No outs, runners at first and second. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. In the dirt, but kept close. The tag at third, and he's out. And that one is lifted in the air. That's out number 2. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. At the very bottom, hitting 9th, Andres Jimenez.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
That one fouled off. Well struck left field. Ranging back. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kirk will hit next. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Neto whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, showing the slab in today's game. Bowden Francis. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Zach Neto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Francis, a 6'5" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Rip to third. Tosses across to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Nolan Show stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. To the right side, Jimenez. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's going to be Jorge Soler. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's too high. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
1 strike.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Taylor Ward in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. Good eye right there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. Second inning set to go.
Toronto.
And now
Addison
Barger. Kochanowicz back to work. Called strike right there. Next offering is downstairs. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, left field. Ward moving under it. Corrals it. And there's 1 away.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter.
And now for the Jays, Alan Roden. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Bounce to the right, but it kicks foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Right back to him on the mound. That's the second out.
Batting 8, left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's in the
1
dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets under it and pops it up. Bichette makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 6, third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out to short, Bichette. Whips it across, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting 7, right fielder, Joe Adell.
Here's Joe Adell. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses with that one. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. First
Ball
pitch,
inside.
and he just misses. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. Breaking ball misses down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First and second, one out. Anthony Santander at the plate. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bichette, the lead runner, out at second. Guerrero over at first with one away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Kyron Paris. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one misses. 3-0. And there's the automatic. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 down. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
There's Tim Anderson down. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup, and next for L.A., Zach Neto. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
3-0.
Draws the walk there.
Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
shoW stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. In the air out towards right center. Santander in pursuit. Makes the catch. That is the inning. Angels strand 1, and it remains 1-0. Back in Anaheim, start of the 4th, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, George Springer. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Kerr measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Kerr, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
That's to third. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. Fly to left his first time. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to third. The throw to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Hitter, Jorge Soler.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Flied out his first time. And that one fouled off. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
At the belt and fires. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That's out to center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder shoW.
And now the right fielder, Joe Adell.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Santander squeezes it, and that is the inning. Angels strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Alan Roden. Kochanowicz back to work. Foul ball there. There's a high chopper. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that one missing low.
1-0.
That clips the corner.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
There goes the runner. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Adell going after it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. And now the count is even.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Runner goes again. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lucas, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a curve is down and in. Breaking ball misses down and away. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
So the lineup flips over. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Little chopper rolls foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground left side, 6. Safe. He beats it.
He's safe.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So bases all loaded up. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Golden opportunity right here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Fought off foul. And misses, struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Santander. And there's a strike. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is down low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Check swing went around. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ripped to short, over to Anderson. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. They leave him loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kyron Paris. Right side, and that is Springer. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Tim Anderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. There's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And now 2-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. He is safe. And that was bang, bang at first.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. This one in the air, center field. Santander under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan shoW.
So up next, Nolan shoW. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And yes, he offered at it. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Anderson off of first with 2 away. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels 0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
Now
the new pitcher,
Angels,
Jose Soriano.
Coming on to face a
59.
righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Fielder, George Springer.
And the first
Ball
pitch
one, no
misses
strike.
for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 68 up and throwing. Number 61 getting loose as well. Line drive. Adele makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk, has grounded out a couple of times. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that will drop foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, base is empty, and that one's a little bit low, and a count 2-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Barger, the next to hit, takes ball one. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now Jorge Soler. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Tate up and loosening in the pen. Little getting cranked up as well. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that's downstairs and outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
2-2, Dale.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
No outs. Runner at first. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter. Taylor Ward. 1 for 2. Late swing, fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a 1-2. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Lucas on the move, racing back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Popped in the air, left field. Lucas. He makes the grab, and that is that. Angels leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Burke.
And they felt it was time
Now
to bring on a
pitching for the
left-handed reliever
Angels,
from the pen with the lefty hitter
number
coming up.
46.
I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So now here's the
Leading off for
DH,
Toronto,
Alan
the
Roden.
designated hitter,
He's grounded
Alan
out a
Roden.
couple of times. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got
Now
something he
batting,
could handle.
left
That pretty
fielder,
much split the
Nathan
zone
Lucas.
down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Hit in the air, left field. Ward settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Just
Nope, that's a ball.
misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. One and 2 now. Out towards right center field. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Berg, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. There's the strike. Roden leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-2. Backed
One
off the
ball,
plate that
2 strikes.
time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one drilled left field and foul ball. Step off, throw to first.
He's good.
Roden back in on a dive. Ripped on a line. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
Toronto.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
33.
Dylan Tate. This is his 5th
Tate.
appearance of the year. So in now for the
And leading
Angels,
off for
Joe
the
Adell.
Phillies, right fielder, Joe Adell.
Missed
That's
with a
a ball.
changeup, and that's ball 1. And that's down and away.
2 balls, no strike.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's down and in. Kyron Paris in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And it's just foul. That was close. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And the tying run is on base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's the center fielder, Kyron Paris. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That's a slider for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's whipped for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now it's Tim Anderson. And a sac bunt here to Jimenez. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
The shortstop, Zach
Now it's the
Neto.
Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The shortstop takes the ball. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. In comes the run from third.
It's an RBI single,
and this game is tied in the seventh.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dylan Tate won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Yariel
Toronto.
Rodriguez on
Number
the pitch
29.
here.
Yariel Rodriguez.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan shoW. 0 for 3 in this one. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Breaking ball inside. And the count's full.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit in the air, right field. Springer snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So now the DH spot, Jorge Soler. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering upstairs. Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Ripped on the ground to second. Jimenez throw to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Zefferjohn.
Now pitching for the Angels. Number 56.
And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen preparing to come on if needed. Detmers, a left-hander, also throwing. Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just off the inside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Anthony Santander in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And another ball. George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right side, hard hit. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter is George Springer. Late swing, fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brendan Little.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. 1 for 3.
Taylor Ward.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ground ball right side. Dives and he can't hang on. No play, that's an infield single.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan.
No outs, runner at first. And next for LA, Logan O'Hoppe. To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Ball, that's down.
Squirts away a little bit. No movement on the base. It's ball one. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Guerrero toss to second, out, and the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there they made it look pretty easy.
Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adell. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
The 1-1. Swing at a ground ball. Jimenez in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up, all tied 1-1. Back in Anaheim, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Zephyr-John back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it across to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alan Roden.
And next is the designated hitter, Alan Roden. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering is fouled back. Late swing, foul to the left. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. All tied 1-1. New pitcher now for the Jays, Jimmy Garcia.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
So digging in, Kyron Paris.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike one.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And that one fouled off. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Number 51 getting loose out there. Hoffman, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And it's even up.
2-2 to count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
I thought he'd bite right there.
Tim Anderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Now it's the second baseman, Tim Anderson. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan shoW. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And another ball. Winning run stands at second. And that's downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
Fastball for a strike. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Trying to send this to extra innings. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Angels.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Kenley
74.
Jansen.
Kenley Jansen.
Go-ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
First pitch misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's smacked on a line to center. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger
Andre
than your own
Jimenez.
individual stats. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Making a move at first. And here's the pinch runner, Miles
Number
Straw.
3. Miles Straw.
First and second, no outs. Jimenez now at the plate. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Bo Bichette.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette, known for his late inning heroics. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Straw at third. Jimenez at first with no outs. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Runners are at the corners, one away.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That
One ball,
misses.
two
And the
strikes.
count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now, Anthony Santander.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
A little bit low. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in extra innings. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Adele snags it, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Inside, just missed. Next offering upstairs. So the tying run at second. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That misses the zone. Now 3 in a row.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's going to be Luis Rengifo. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Towards first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.